Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to loosen up some tension in the hamstrings using the assistance of a strap. So for today's exercises we're going to be doing a little bit of nerve flossing followed by some PNF or proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. All you'll need is your yoga mat and a strap, and go ahead and grab your strap once you have it, and we're actually going to lay the strap down on the mat and then lay right over it, letting the strap be at about the low back. So go ahead and lay down. And then stretch out your left leg, and we're gonna hug our right knee into the chest. And then from here, we're gonna take the strap and loop it around the back of the right thigh. So this might take a minute here. We're just gonna take the strap, make it into a loop, and then we're gonna tighten it as tightly as we can. And a little tip here is, if you have the buckle right on the back of the thigh, or maybe just inside of the thigh, you're going to be able to get a tighter bind here, so adjust as needed. Good. And then we're going to crank on that strap until we can get the thigh as close to us as we can, until we can get the strap as tight as possible. Good. You want to make sure that that strap's going to hold. Good. So from here, if you gently press on the strap, you're going to be able to feel kind of what would happen if you had your hands behind the back of your thigh. So we're going to be doing a little bit of nerve flossing here. So let's start with a bend in our right knee and a flex in the right foot. And now as you inhale, we're going to attempt to straighten that right leg and point the toes. Good, and then bend the knee, flex the foot, straighten the leg, point the toes. And we're going to do this about 10 times. And the ideas here is just to create some space for the nerve to glide more freely through the tissue in the back of the thigh. So what we're targeting here specifically is our sciatic nerve. I know a lot of us have issues with that. And with the assistance of the strap, we can keep our hands free, and we kind of get that feedback right on the strap. Good. Let's say maybe 3 more times. Ideally, we're doing this really slowly. We're doing this with our breath. Good. And now as we inhale this next time and straighten that right leg, all we're going to do is flex the foot at the top. And then we're going to begin to press the leg really actively into the strap. So this is where our PNF comes in. We're going to do this for about 10 seconds. Good, and then stop pressing the leg and just let the leg relax. And we're going to reach up with our hands and kind of just test our range of motion here. So we've already done PNF once, we've already done some nerve flossing once, so you might already have a little more space. So just kind of test where your range of motion is there, where that stopping point is without forcing. And then we're going to do that PNF one more time. So release the hands from the leg, and again begin to press the leg into the strap really forcefully, and press the strap back into the leg. So again, this is just recreating what we'd be doing with our hands. Make sure you're breathing. Feel the muscles of the hamstrings really engaged here. Good. And again, slowly release, reach up with the hands, and see if you have any more space to move into now. So you might notice that the leg comes a little bit closer to you, and then hang out in this new range of motion again for about 10 seconds at least. You could also use a second strap over the foot. So if our range of motion with our upper body is limited, we might take a strap and loop it over the ball of that right foot for when we get to this point here. Just a few more breaths. Good, and then we're going to test and see how that feels. So release the strap. We're going to have to unloop that strap there. extend that right leg all the way down next to the left. And then just relax in Shavasana for a moment and notice how this feels in the body. For most of us, that right leg feels more relaxed, more at ease, maybe a little bit longer. You might even notice the glutes and the low back on that right side feel more relaxed. And then when you're ready, make sure you definitely do the other side so that everything feels symmetrical. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. Namaste.